continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Here's a heat. Keeps looking downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And that is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Card. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Release to the back. Firing to the right, complete. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man. Oh, what a cut. Touchdown Ducks. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Looking to throw. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Tripped up for the tackle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Beavers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Throwing right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't, and they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Beavers! Lining up for the point after and the lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Gets the back moving. Moore will throw. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Running to Green. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Big fella moving. Touchdown, Oregon! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6.
That makes the score Oregon 27, Oregon State 21.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it. And And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. The short hands, it's Clemens. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the 1st down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State! They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Man, how about the execution by this offense? Taking almost all of the clock, tying this football game, and now get that kicker loose. No pressure at all. Go kick that thing through the uprights, and you get the big W.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Moore to the air. Bringing the heat. In as he throws.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. So the Beavers able to dam up those trenches and gave the Ducks nowhere to move as Oregon State takes home this rivalry game. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.